Okay. Oh, yay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
On today's show, we're live and back from West End Live.
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
We robbed a bank.
I've been back to hell.
News, reviews, belt of the week, and more on this evening's performance of Treading the Boards.
Yay, well done. And welcome to episode 12 of Treading the Boards, the musical podcast for everything West End, Broadway, and beyond. I am Robin. Hi! And joining me as ever is...
Hello, I'm Sheena.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, what a shock.
I know. Anyway, sorry we've been away for a few weeks.
You probably missed us.
It got sunny, so we went to the beach.
Yeah.
And then we were busy because of like West End Live and stuff. So yeah, but we're here now. Yeah,
we're back in business.
We are back in business.
We're here. But yeah, we decided to get a bit of a tan and some chips and the arcade instead of sitting in the room that was a bit stuffy.
Yeah.
So for a wonder.
We got some rays on the beach and it was lovely. It was a lovely evening. Hopefully you've been enjoying the sun. If you're in the UK, we've been having like a heat wave for 3 weeks. It's been fabulous. If you're abroad, it's probably hot anyway. So, well, gel. But yes, as we said, this is Treading the Boards, a musical podcast. And we are back with our bumper episode all about West End Live.
Woo!
Which was a few weeks ago now, which was a bit...
Yeah, it was.
Surprising.
It's been busy since then, hasn't it?
Yes.
It's been very mad.
We've seen more shows and everything. It's all been happening. So yeah, we will be getting onto that soon. We have reviews of West End Live and the 2 shows that we saw during West End Live, after West End Live.
The West End Live weekend.
Yes, we saw lots of shows during West End Live. Yeah, we will cover all of that as well as our normal dose of news for the week, which is quite exciting. Well, depressing, exciting, interesting.
Yeah, there's lots been going on. Well, we've got 3 weeks to cover, but we just picked some from today.
Yes, that's
because you probably know all the rest by now.
That is what we did. But first, how can people get in contact with the Sheena Go?
Okay, so we would love to hear from you. So you can find us on Facebook at Treading the Boards Podcast and on Twitter at TreadsBoardPod, which is the same for Snapchat.
Yes, and I believe the same for Instagram as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come over there. It's good fun.
It's good. We're liking Instagram. It's great. And all other details can be found at treadingtheboardspodcast.com. And you can find all the stuff about us and about the shows and everything. And then send us your pictures, and then you can see your pictures on the website, which will be really good. I want to make a West End Live show pagey thing on the website. I'll cover that later.
Yeah, so send them on in.
Yes, send us your pictures. But straight on to news, because we've got lots to talk about with West End Live and all of that jazz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just reminded me of something we can talk about in a minute.
Yeah, I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
But first, last weekend was a bit of a sad weekend in the theatre world. Gillian Lynne died on the 1st of July, which was yesterday, Sunday, at the age of 92. After a long career working on stage and screen. This is from What's on Stage. She choreographed lots of London shows, including Cats and Phantom, I think?
Yeah.
Cats, Phantom
and Aspects of Love
are her iconic shows. But I think she's done all sorts. She also directed for The Muppet Show.
What show?
The Muppet Show.
Oh, did she?
She's worked with Kermit.
Oh.
That would be the highlight of my career.
Yeah, I think so too.
She was made a dame in 2014. One of her final appearances was at the New London Theatre on the 22nd of June when Andrew Lloyd Webber and Cameron Mackintosh paid tribute to the dancer and choreographer. On the day, Mackintosh said, "The two things I learned on the first day of rehearsals with you was that you had the wickedest sense of humour ever and you liked to get your own way." He added, "You've made many stars look wonderful over your career, but today you are the star of this theatre." Oh,
There's been lots online, hasn't there? Lots of people putting up pictures saying how wonderful she was to work with and how she'll be missed.
And she must have worked with like loads of actors as well. She got a special Olivier Award in 2013 for Cats, a CBE and 2 Tony nominations for the choreography on Cats and on Phantom. But yeah, loads of people
they showed their respect online, didn't they? Kerry Ellis, I saw hers. She put up that she'd worked with her in Cats, and Beverly Knight had put up something saying, again, I think through Cats, how privileged she was to work with her.
Lots of tributes to her. So yeah, sending all our thoughts to the family of Gillian Lynne and friends and obviously colleagues that she's made across her time in the stage and screen career. But yeah, so kind of a bit of a theatre legend has departed.
Yeah, so that's a bit of sad news.
I expect she'll be in the theatres. She'll come along and see any production of Cats.
Yeah.
Check you're doing it right.
And in Phantom, she'll share box 5.
She will, yes. She will be in Phantom. That's a really cool thought. I want a box if I die. Apparently is it the Palace Theatre? Is it Tower? Where Harry Potter is?
Palace.
I think it's that one. 2 seats are permanently down for the theatre ghosts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me that before we went in.
Which is quite a cool thing. But apparently loads of theatres have ghosts. If you've seen a ghost in a theatre, let us know. I'd love to hear
No,
about
don't. I don't want to know.
I really want to know.
I don't. If you've seen one, don't tell us. I enjoy going.
Okay, but moving on to a slightly more happier news story. Exciting news. I'm really excited for this. So, next year in January, Come From Away is premiering in London's Phoenix Theatre, which is very exciting. I saw this show last year on Broadway and it was incredible. And it's still a major listen to on my iPod and I always listen to it. It's great. For those of you who don't know what it's about 9/11. Not a depressing story though. It's about what happened in Canada on the day of 9/11. So basically, in a nutshell, they landed all the planes that were flying over the Atlantic, and the town of Gander population grew from like 7,000 to 15,000 people overnight, and all these people just opened their doors and looked after these strangers for a week. It was like a real beautiful kind of moment of humanity, and they've put it all together into a show, which is really unique, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you came back from America telling me about it, and I thought, God, I'd absolutely love to see that. And then we found out about this quite early, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because it was on Instagram, our new favourite toy, a couple of weeks back. I remember sending you a picture.
Yeah, it was like
at the time thinking, he's going to be asleep.
Just a random comment, wasn't it?
Yeah. Someone put on, I think was it a theatre cafe?
It could have been.
I think they put, oh no, I can't wait for it to come, when it hadn't really been sort of officially announced.
Yeah,
and then
no one...
in the last week, it's sort of officially come out and tickets have gone on sale.
Yeah. But yes, go and see it. If you're, well, even if you're not interested, go and see it. It's a real kind of example of new musical. It's not really been done like this before. And it's straight through, there's no interval. So it's like an hour and a half of just solid music and emotion and just chorus. It's a real chorus show.
We need to book tickets.
We do. You like it, don't you?
Yeah, I really, really want to see this.
You've listened to it?
Most of it. I don't normally like to listen to new soundtracks before I see it, which is an odd thing. I know not many people do that. But I personally, if I go and see something I don't know anything about, I quite like to go into it not knowing much really. So I have listened to it because I didn't think it was going to come over. So I've listened to quite a bit of it,
Yeah.
but not like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Purely just because I was in hope, I think, that it was going to come over, and it has. So I'm going to sort of save it till January or whenever.
Yay.
So yeah.
But yeah, it's well worth seeing. It won loads of Tonys and it's got loads of awards. Has won the Tony Award for Best Direction of Musical, 5 Outer Critics Circle Awards, including Outstanding New Broadway Musical, 3 Drama Guest I can't talk tonight. 3 Drama Desk Awards, including Outstanding Musical, 4 Helen Hayes Awards, 4 Gypsy Rose Lee Awards, 6 San Diego Critic Circle Awards, 3 Toronto Theatre Critic Awards, 3 Dora Awards. Dora, apparently, in Toronto, including Outstanding New Musical / Opera.
Oh.
I like to think that's Dora the Explorer.
That's what I was thinking. That is exactly. I imagined her hand out these little awards with the little monkey.
And then she could sing at them because she sings, doesn't she?
Does she?
Does she sing?
I don't know. I don't actually think I've ever watched it.
I thought she sang in like Spanish. And
Maybe
stuff.
they'll turn Dora the Explorer into a musical one day.
Maybe they will. They've done Madagascar
and SpongeBob. So there is hope for Dora. If she's handing out awards, I reckon she'll be the next one to get a show.
So, Come From Where will play a pre-West End engagement at Dublin's Abbey Theatre from the 6th of December this year to the 19th of January, before opening at London's Phoenix Theatre from the 30th of Jan. Oh my God! From the 30th of January.
Instead of carrying on, we're just going to put all the links to everything we're going to say on our website, and we're going to go to sleep.
But it's going into Phoenix, where Chicago is at the moment. So Chicago's going.
Oh, which is quite sad.
It is quite sad.
I like Chicago.
But Come From Away.
Yeah, no, I am excited about that.
It's Very coming excited. From away.
And there's a map, apparently.
Yeah. There's a map.
Yeah, on the door or somewhere. And then you have to take a selfie pointing to where you come from. Like pointing on the map where you come from. And then send it to them.
There's a map on their website where you can say where you've come from. I'm on it.
Are you?
Yeah.
What, did you just put your face on it?
I don't think I put a picture up, but you just kind of put your name and your town.
Ah.
Oh, look at all these. Broadway, Toronto, Tour, Melbourne, Dublin, London.
So it's obviously, like you said, with all the awards, it's been really successful.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. There's something we need to book up.
Yes, definitely. I can't find the map now. It's on there somewhere. If you go to the website and have a look around, you can find the map.
Pop yourself on it.
Engage when you can pin the map. There it is.
Oh, and you can pin where you're from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Sort of brings everyone together. Wow, there's a lot of pins on there.
Look at all the pins. I think I am on here. I know if you're listening to this, you can't see what we're doing. But
Robin's just trying to find yourself.
There I am!
Hey, you are! You're the only one from our area that's pinned.
I know, right?
Who's your friend?
Oh, look at that!
I can't read that from here. I can't read things tonight.
My grandparents live in that village.
Is that your nan?
No, that's not my nan. She hasn't been to New York to see this show. But yeah, so you can go and pin the map as well. I'm guessing this will get a lot more pinned.
Yeah, as soon as it comes to London.
When it comes to London.
People are going to pin.
But it's, yeah, honestly, well worth seeing. Go and check it out. You won't be disappointed.
Pretty exciting.
Very exciting. So that was from BritishTheatre.com. And our final news story of the day is about one of our favourite ever plays ever made in existence.
Have we done a thing about it?
Not yet.
We can't really say much because we've got to keep the secret.
Yeah, so we can't actually tell you anything about it.
But it was amazing.
It was amazing.
It
was magical.
Can you guess what we're talking about?
We are talking about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child to open in San Francisco in 2019. Which is quite a feat because obviously it was in London. Yeah. It's now on Broadway. Doing very well, apparently. And it's going to open in San Francisco.
So the magic is spreading.
It really is. It won 6 Tony Awards. This show did.
won loads of Olivier's, isn't it? I think it swept the board in England.
Sorry.
So boring you. Yeah, no, it has. It's gone down amazingly, hasn't it? And it's always sold out. People I know are still saying, "Oh, I really must go and see it. I must get around to booking it."
It went on to win the most Olivier Awards in history.
It's that good.
Which is crazy.
Did it win a Dora Explorer? Dora Award.
I don't know if it won a Dora Award. It might have done.
Dora, if you're watching.
Dora. So, it first premiered in London, and then by autumn 2019, it will be playing at least 4 locations across the world simultaneously.
Oh, wow.
The piece will open at the 1,600-seat Curran Theatre, which recently presented the Tony Award-winning musical Fun Home.
Ooh. Which we've just booked.
Just booked to see
about an hour ago. We've just booked that to see that in London.
Yeah. Astrid, what are you doing? Producers said the beautiful and historic Curran in San Francisco is a perfect theatre for the next North American company of Curtis Child. We are delighted that AGT and Carol Shorstein Hayes have worked their magic to provide the ideal West Coast home for the production. So is AGT like a worldwide thing?
Must be.
I thought it was just an England
thing.
I
thought it was just UK.
Yeah.
Obviously. Spreading with the magic.
But it continues... All we can say is it continues the Harry Potter story after book 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is amazing. It's
so good.
Where you obviously need to know Harry Potter to know what's going on. But if you don't like Harry Potter, I suggest you like Harry Potter just to see this show, because it's like nothing you'll ever see.
A guy that I work with took his girlfriend.
Oh, have they been?
They've been. One lot's been, the other lot's going soon. And he doesn't really like Harry Potter, and he was blown away by it, and he said he thoroughly enjoyed it.
It is actually magic, though.
It is.
Like in front of your eyes.
And it was quite life-changing, wasn't it? We came out of it, and we were like, we didn't know what to do with ourselves.
I think I'm ready to go again now, though.
Yeah.
I think it's been that, it's, you could walk back in the next day, but it drains you, but in a good way.
Yeah.
In an amazing way, but you're so involved because you're there obviously like all day, and it's so powerful. Because
we hadn't read the book, we knew nothing about it, and we went in, and by the end of part 1, we were just kind of in shock.
Yeah.
And then it's cool. You go back in for part 2, and you're sat with the same people that you were sat with in part 1. So it's like this weird little community, and you've all experiencing the same thing.
It is brilliant. But with the book, we both avoided any sort of spoilers or anything. And I work with my friend. And she managed to keep in all these storylines for months and months before we went. And as soon as I got back, she was like, right, let's talk about it.
Do you remember that really annoying girl sat behind us?
She didn't enjoy it, did she?
No, she hated it.
I don't see how she did. But I think she actually wanted... it does look magic, but I think she actually... I didn't really know what was a beef, really.
No. What was...
They did a really cool effect with the Patronus. We're not going to go into it, but it is fantastic. She didn't like it.
I was trying to remember...
The sorting hat. She didn't like that.
But didn't she say that they should have scrimped on something to...
Yeah. She's like, surely they've got a budget. You'd make a proper sorting hat.
Yeah.
It was really clever the way they did it.
And she said something about the staging as well, didn't she? The set or something.
Yeah, she was not our favourite.
No. And then there was this guy who was sat down the end of our row, and he had a restricted view seat. And she was going, I just wouldn't have bothered showing up. What's the point if you can't see it? It's like, he's obviously really pleased he's got this ticket, and you're just dissing the hell out of him.
I don't think she wanted to be there.
No.
Really.
Or she was literally expecting to step into the world of Harry Potter.
Yeah. Which you do. I don't know what she was moaning on. But, yeah, I don't think she would have been happy even if Harry Potter had turned up on the Hogwarts Express and took her over.
I don't think she would have been, to be honest. She would have said that he wasn't the real Harry, or I don't know. But so hopefully when you see it, you won't have an annoying woman sat behind you.
Yeah.
That would be good. But anyway, on to our big thing.
Big feature.
West End Live.
Woo!
It happened.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Really busy this year.
super busy.
Like insanely busy. We were like, oh, the gate opens at 10:30, 10:15, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we'll get there at about 9 because that's
which we normally do, don't we?
Yeah,
about
we
9?
normally rock off about 9 and it's fine. Not this year. We were miles away. We just kept walking down the queue. We kept walking. We ended up opposite Phantom of the Opera.
It was mad.
It
and
was
this
crazy.
was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And there were loads of people still joining as we were queuing. And even at like 10 o'clock, people seemed shocked that there was such a big queue.
Yeah, one guy walked around just as we were about to start moving in. He went, I can't believe there's a queue.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, we were queuing really far back.
I mean, we got in, so it's
yeah. I was like, we're not going to get in. We're not going to get in.
I was
we're
like,
not
it's
going to
fine.
get in.
We'll get in.
But we
there
got...
were... Sorry.
No, carry on.
There were people who started queuing at 7 a.m. and they weren't at the front of the queue.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the weather was lovely, but it was just so popular. It was crazy, wasn't it? And you could see that people hadn't just gone because of the weather and thought, oh, it's sunny, I'll go on down. They were genuinely, everyone there was just massive theatre fans.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a bit insane.
It always seems like a friendly crowd, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
They're always really, it seems like a really friendly, safe atmosphere.
Yeah. We had a slight grumpy crowd around us, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, they were nice people, but
they weren't really up for it, were they?
No, they sort of were just standing there moaning.
Like, we were kind of dancing and I was singing. Yeah. I'm not quiet when I sing.
But everyone was singing.
Yeah, but we were getting some evil looks from a girl in front of us, weren't we?
Yeah.
She kept turning around and glaring at me.
We did the Tina Turner dance.
Yeah, we did that.
She didn't like that.
No.
But the lady next to us was really loving it.
Oh, she was loving it.
She was loving it.
If you're that lady and you realise our t-shirts and you're watching, hello,
Yeah.
please get in touch. That would be great.
Yeah, so we got in and we got a really good spot.
Yep.
We're sort of by the left sort of fountain, weren't we?
Yes, looking at the stage.
Yeah, so it's really, really good. Yeah, so we kicked it off about 11 o'clock, didn't they?
So, Sheena, who opened the show?
So they had the presenters first, which were Ruthie Henshaw and that guy.
From
really
Magic?
Good. From Magic. He was very good. But Ruthie Henshaw, I thought she was brilliant. I didn't know she was presenting it. And she was brilliant. She was just really natural.
Having a laugh, wasn't she?
Yeah, she looked lovely and she was loving it, really, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So everybody's talking about Jamie. Kicked off the show.
Everybody's talking about Jamie. Yeah. They opened the show. They had their understudy Jamie on.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the shows do put their understudies on, but he was great.
He was.
He held his own. It was really good. But yeah, so they did quite a big set, didn't they? Yeah,
they did quite a few songs, and one of the ladies who was a student when we saw it stepped up to be the teacher.
Yes.
For West End Live. Excuse me. Just like a hiccup. I don't know what that was. Yeah, so they really sort of got everyone going, warmed everyone up and introduced it well, I thought.
Yeah, and a lot of people knew it as well, which was really good.
Yeah, I didn't know if it'd be sort of a less known show.
Mm.
The lady next to us, I don't think she knew many. She was like a real Les Mis, Phantom, classic lover.
Yeah.
But she was like, we need to see this. So
she kept smiling at us, didn't she, that lady? I kept catching her eye and she just sort of smiled and carried on. It was great.
So I think they would have got a lot of sort of interest from that if people didn't know them.
Yeah.
I think from their performance, I think they'd get a lot of interest.
Which is really cool. So I can't remember the order then.
No. But we had Wicked.
Yeah. Alice Fern came on and sang Defying Gravity. Rather incredibly. Like, completely floored me. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah. All these videos, by the way, can be found on YouTube on Official London Theatre.
Yeah, they put it up every year, don't they?
Yeah, so Official London Theatre. Just search West End Live 2018 and you will find the videos. And it's like the official videos of every act.
Yeah.
So you can check out everything we're talking about. West End Live. Yeah.
You might even spot us. I think
I've spotted us in one of them.
Yeah, I think I did. I was watching the Battle of Hell one.
Yes.
Is that the one you spotted us in?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I think that's us.
Because I was showing my parents and it was on their massive TV and I paused it and I was like, I'm in here somewhere. You can see my hair.
So you might spot us.
You might spot us.
So after we just jumped in Wicked there, after everybody's talking about Jamie, Disney's Aladdin came out. Now you've seen Aladdin.
I've seen Aladdin.
I haven't. And I've never seen the film Aladdin.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you? How have you not seen the film?
I know. Yeah. That's very disappointing. I understand.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. They're really good, but it didn't knock my socks off.
I think the thing with Aladdin, I loved, like, the show is great. I did love it. I don't know.
It was that good.
No, I'm just trying to think of the best way to describe it. It was great. It's very shiny and glittery, very spangly. Lots of like amazing dancers and not much clothing going on, and so sort of pretty scenery, pretty people, and it's just great and fun. But it's a bit
so out of context when they were just sort of standing on a stage. I might have been because I don't know the songs from Aladdin.
But even the songs they picked to do,
they didn't get everyone revved up, or
they did Whole New World, which fair enough.
I knew that one.
Everyone knows that one, but they opened with that, so it's a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Then they did Babak Hazim and blah, which if you've only seen the movie, you don't know who these people are because they were in the original version of the movie before it was made, and then they were cut, and then they've been put in the musical. So if you don't know the musical, you won't know who these people are, so it's not a very kind of well-known song. They then did Proud of Your Boy, which is a lovely song. Again, it's not in the movie.
Yeah, people didn't know them, did they?
No. And then they did the big one, the Genie
Friend or something?
Friend Like Me, which is obviously a big one. It ends Act 1 in the show, and it's like the big fun show song thing.
I just think it probably lost something. I don't know.
I think
I enjoyed it.
If they'd have done like if they'd have opened with maybe Arabian Nights, they could have done Arabian Nights, A Whole New World, and Friend Like Me.
Yeah.
And then that I think that could have sort of pulled it off a bit
just
better.
Sort of went a bit cool for a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
But they were very good.
Yeah, they were very good.
But I think they might have picked a slightly wrong selection of songs. But then Motown, the musical, came on.
They were good fun.
Lots of energy.
Yeah, there is. They said there's, don't quote me, I think it's 52 different songs they were talking about after, because they talk to the cast sometimes in between the sets, which I don't think are recorded on the YouTube
sad.
channel. And she was talking to him, and they said there's about 52 different songs in Motown, and it was brilliant because neither of us seen Motown, but they got you know, you knew the songs, they had great energy, fantastic voices, everybody had a little dance, a little sing song, so I really enjoyed them. Yeah,
they were really good. I don't think I'd want to see the show.
I honestly don't think I would. I like the music,
but
I think it'd be more of a concert. Rather, we sort of like something you can get your teeth into.
Yeah, I don't think I could stand 2.5 hours of just Motown.
I think
music.
he almost said it himself, didn't he? That it is like a big mashup concert.
Yeah.
And I do like the music. I think it's brilliant, but it would be more of a concert, bit of a party, I think, rather than getting involved.
Definitely.
But they're brilliant.
And then Wicked came on.
Yep.
As we said, Alice Fern, she sang to Fan Gravity. Amazing. It's Alice Fern, isn't it?
Yeah. Alice Fern. She's playing Elphaba.
It's not even on that. She's not credited on that video.
Oh, yeah, that's what her name was.
Yeah. She's currently starring in it. I want to go and see it again to see her in it because she's amazing.
She was brilliant. She was really good.
And then Kinky Boots came on. Again, they had their understudies on, which I thought was a shame for Kinky Boots.
Yeah.
Now, they do this every year. We've seen them there. They've always put their understudies on.
Apart from Natalie McQueen. She was there.
She was
fantastic.
She was great.
Love to see her.
But they had the understudy Charlie and the understudy Lola, which annoyed me a bit because they've just had a cast change, and Oliver Tomset's gone in as Charlie, so I was quite excited to see him do it. But we had the understudy guy who was fine, but he wasn't on Oliver Tomset level of performer. And I mean, the whole crowd loved it, and everyone went with it. But it was a shame that they didn't put their leads on.
But the drag queens were brilliant. Yeah, they're fantastic.
That was great.
Really
so they did Soul of a Man, which was an interesting one to do.
Yeah, that's how they opened.
Yeah,
but they had a really cool back screen.
Yes,
of the Price and Son shoe shop.
Yeah,
it looked really good.
Yes, they did Soul of a Man, and then they did the finale bit, didn't they?
Yeah, where all the drag queens. They gave a lot of the story away, didn't they? They did. If you've never seen it, I mean, we've both seen it and knew the story, but if you haven't seen it, they give a massive, massive spoiler in it. Which, I mean, a lot of people there had seen it. So if you're watching this and haven't seen Kinky Boots, there is a spoiler. But it was brilliant. It's worth watching.
It's definitely. And it's closing in January. So go before then. It's going out on tour, but tours are never as good as seeing it in London. So try and see it in London before it closes. You won't be disappointed. And then Matilda came on. Yay!
And I bet you cannot guess what they did.
I bet you can't. I mean, they never do this song ever.
They never perform this on every show they go on.
So Matilda did Naughty, which they've done every year since they've opened at West End Live, which it's lovely.
It is. They were I think we had Lily, a little girl called Lily May. She was brilliant.
Didn't Ruthie Henshaw call her Linda?
She called her Linda. She was like, Lily May, blah, 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 is coming out to do Matilda. And she's like, let's give a massive applause to Linda. Linda? Who's Linda? But she made up for that after. She was like, Lily May. That was brilliant. Lily. Well done, Lily. But we actually bumped into her.
We did.
After, in the theatre cafe.
Yeah.
But she's so dinky. We felt a little bit, she's probably not used to people going, oh, I know you. But she was fantastic. She was really good.
But I wish they'd do like a Trunchbull song or...
There's a lot they could do, isn't there?
The school song or, when I grow up even, just something a bit different.
Just a change.
Yeah.
Just a change.
But
she was brilliant.
She was
lovely
great.
Little girl. She was brilliant.
Yeah. So, and then they stole the show the next lot.
They did.
They were definitely the best.
100%.
So Bat of Hell came on.
Dun, dun.
And holy Jesus.
They knocked it out of the park.
They did they were literally on for like 15 minutes.
And they did not stop.
No. So they did Bat of Hell.
Yeah. Out of the frying pan.
Out of the frying pan. And Dead Ringer for Love.
Dead Ringer for Love.
And I'd Do Anything for Love.
They finished that, didn't they?
Yeah. So they did quite a hunk.
A massive chunk.
Of Meatloaf. And all of their leads were on.
Yeah, every single one of them.
And then they went to do their matinee. Like, it's just insane.
The energy they put into West End Live. Andrew Pollock, the guy that plays Strat, he climbed up the side of the stage.
Yeah.
He was that into it and like hanging off the side of the stage and...
Oh, he threw his shirt in the audience.
Oh, imagine if we caught that.
That would have been amazing.
I wonder if you're watching and you caught that, let us know.
Yes.
I'm sure you are.
But yeah, they were just incredible.
And you could see the energy in the crowd. Everyone was, even if they hadn't seen Bat Out of Hell, they knew the songs.
Yeah. And
everyone was singing along. They were encouraging you to sort of sing, weren't they? And join in. And you could tell they were just absolutely loving it.
I've said it before. I've never heard singing like that
phenomenal.
Show. It's like nothing you've ever heard, and yeah, absolutely incredible. And there's not really a weak link in the cast.
No, you just want to watch them all.
Yeah, it's just absolutely
fantastic.
Insane. Shout out to Giovanni.
Yes,
very honoured that you're following us. So yeah, shout out to you. You were amazing at West End Live. But yeah, the whole cast. I mean, you've got Andrew Pollock, you've got Christina Bennington, Danielle Steers, who's just the most phenomenal singer I've ever heard.
We were like, she's not here. Yeah. She's not going to go on. Where is she? And then she popped out. We were like, whoa.
We're like, there she is, Danielle.
She's fine. We're fine. Everyone's happy.
You got Sharon Sexton, who's just...
She was brilliant.
Literally incredible.
Rob Fowler?
Yes, Rob. I was going to say Falco, but he plays Falco.
He plays Falco.
Rob Fowler.
Giovanni Spano.
Giovanni, yeah. and they're just absolutely phenomenal. And there's all these little videos they put up on their Instagram page of like them walking down to the theatre and then sort of side of stage filming them on stage and stuff. It's so cool. And they just look like they have a blast.
And they spoke to Christina and Andrew at the end.
They did. Yes,
and
Ruthie Hendrick grabbed them.
Yeah. And they're really like...
terrified.
Yeah, timid and shy. And they said, oh, how'd you get into this? And he said...
No, she was more like, Andrew, where did you come from?
Yeah. And he was like, I was auditioning for SpongeBob. And someone said, audition down the road for Bat Out of Hell.
And he was like, oh, what, the Meatloaf? And he was like, no, it's written by some guy called Jim.
He was like, I was down there.
And yeah, he got it.
Yeah, they were really lovely and really sort of...
shy.
Yeah, and sort of touched by the sort of how wild the crowd had gone and how much sport they had.
And I can't imagine Andrew Pollack in SpongeBob.
Could you imagine SpongeBob with his little dungarees on?
I don't think he's got quite the right voice for SpongeBob.
Well, I don't know.
They put on a voice obviously in the musical for SpongeBob, but yeah, I can't imagine him being SpongeBob.
Rocking out as SpongeBob.
Maybe he was Squidward.
Maybe
he would have been epic Squidward.
But yeah, so that was special.
They were then followed by the Phantom of the Opera.
Now I was really impressed with it. There's a brand new cast.
Yes.
They were amazing.
Really good.
I'm desperate to see the Phantom again now. It's quite a while since we'd watched it. I was amazed. They were brilliant.
So they did Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again.
And Robin did that too.
I did. Yes. Wishing you somehow. Yeah, I did it just like that.
I'm not sure why they didn't cast you there.
I know. I mean, I would be a lovely Christy.
With that little cloak on, couldn't you?
Yeah, I love the cloak with the hoodie thing. Yeah.
She does the big, when it goes, revs it up, takes the cloak off. She has clothes on. It's not like a kinky version of...
I saw Les Mis not Les Mis, Phantom. I saw it, I wasn't with you, I saw it before.
I was on that choir trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been then. But the Christine who it was then just kept kind of doing this thing with her arms. She just kind of kept like putting them out straight. And just being like, woo! And yeah, it just got funny in the end because every big moment she just went, woo!
Once you notice it, it's really annoying, isn't
it? Yeah, but they were great. Always love Phantom. The whole audience is just going for it with Phantom. They were followed by Les Miserables.
Everyone just goes wild.
They just go crazy. And again, they had their new cast out.
Yeah, look at their new cast.
Yeah.
Who was Le Valjean?
I don't know.
But he'd worked with Ruthie Henshaw before, and it was his first day that he'd ever done 2 shows, like for Les Mis, and crammed in West Lynn live as well.
Yeah, but it's great because like you've got they do One Day More, obviously, and you can just hear the whole crowd singing with them.
And then the flag goes up, and everyone goes mad.
Yeah. It's like,
as soon as that little flag starts flying.
The little flag.
Well, it's massive. Yeah, just a little paper one.
Little flag. Yeah.
So that's always like a big cloud pleaser.
It's a cloud pleaser.
Oh, the clouds love it. There wasn't any clouds in the sky. Yeah. So again, they're massive crowd pleasers.
Yes.
People get really excited and enjoy them.
It's got a lovely imagery.
Yeah, and everybody there is massive super fans.
Yeah.
So,
The next show really impressed me. And I'm tempted. I'd quite like to go just to hear the lead singer lady.
She was brilliant.
Because she was incredible. And I showed my mum the video. She was like, where did they find someone who can sing like this?
Yeah, she was. I enjoyed it. I just don't think I'm tempted. So, I don't know.
So this is Tina, the Tina Turner musical. Very imaginative title.
They could have called it like Rolling on a River or something.
They could have just called it Tina.
No, they want to explain it. Like Phantom of the Opera, the story of the Phantom.
Les Mis, they all die.
Matilda the musical, naughty.
Yeah. But this was great. They came out and they just did a few sort of Tina Turner songs. But their energy was amazing.
They're brilliant.
Absolutely amazing. And they were so slick and tight with everything. and they did Rolling on a River, and we were all dancing.
We did it too.
Yeah.
But we looked like we were on Zimmer. Well, I was pretty good. Not joking. But we were sort of like... Well,
but the whole crowd were doing it as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they weren't doing it like we were doing it. We did look like we were on Zimmer Friends. But we did attempt the Tina Turner dance.
We did.
And again, everyone was really excited. And it was a real sort of vibe.
Rolling on the river. So the next show...
Yeah.
Now apparently it's taken the West End by storm. It didn't take us by storm. And
it
by the
didn't
looks
take
of it,
anyone
half the
by
audience.
storm.
So this is Strictly Ballroom, the musical. Now, the talent is amazing. I will get, obviously, special dancing is insane. And there was a guy came on and did some tap stuff, which was amazing. And yeah, so the talent was amazing. It just wasn't right for West End Live.
But you just looked round and everyone was checking their phones, putting on a bit more sun cream. It was just flat. And they went on for blooming hours. God, didn't they though? They did go on, and Will Young was. Will Young...
Okay, I'm good.
Will Young was there, and as a kid, I loved Will Young. Vote for him, and not that
he was like a cross between Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
He literally
and Len
was.
Copeland.
Yeah, he literally was, because he was supposed to be Baz Luhrmann, who was Australian. Now, we're not very good at accents. At all.
Was he meant to be Australian?
Yeah.
What?
No, I think so, yeah.
I genuinely thought he was meant to be like Cockney London.
No, he's supposed to be like Australian.
Okay.
Yeah. We came out and he's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen. It was... I'm not in a musical in the West End, so I can't say much, but
it wasn't a good accent.
It was dire,
and I don't like his mustache. I'm sorry,
he
Will.
looked ridiculous.
I don't like your mustache.
No. It just sort of killed everything. And what we were saying is Zizi Stralin is one of the leads.
Yeah.
And again, a fantastic talent. We've seen her in Mary Poppins and absolutely brilliant. But they had professional sort of Strictly dancers.
Yeah.
And then Zizi Stralin come out with the other guy, and they're different trained, aren't they?
They're West End actors. Yeah. And it was really bizarre, because normally when they put like a celebrity in a musical, the celebrity stands out like a sore thumb, because they don't have the same training and everything as the other actors. And, you can normally just tell that they're not comfortable in it. And it was weird with this, because the professionals, as in the West End actors, looked out of place, because the other dancers were just so proper
differently
dancers.
Trained, weren't they?
Yeah, just like proper ballroom trained everything, that they looked kind of out of place. It was really bizarre.
I mean, like we said, we're not in it ourselves, but so they all have masses of talent, but I don't think it all came together.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if you see the show, it might be completely different.
When apparently everyone's loving the show.
Yeah, I think you'd have to pay me to go.
I mean, like Sheena said, a lot of the crowd just seemed to switch off.
And then,
it. And I felt really sorry for them as well, because it must be so disheartening to just feel the crowd die.
Yeah, and people would you could just look around and see that people would, this is a great time, I'll just text me mum or whatever.
But apparently it's taken London by storm, and like everyone loves it, but I don't know.
Yeah. So, and after that, what did we... Oh, and then we picked right back up with
so
Dreamgirls.
Yeah. So Dreamgirls came on, and Marisha Wallace was on.
We love Marisha.
We absolutely love Marisha. Is it Marisha or Marisha?
I don't know. I always call her Marisha.
Okay, we'll go with Marisha.
But I could be wrong.
No, we'll go with Marisha.
Yeah. We'll go. But anyway, she was phenomenal.
Absolutely insane.
Incredible.
Like, incredible. I saw the show on Saturday, and I want to see it with Marisha in it.
Yeah, see, we didn't see it. We saw Amber Riley when we saw it.
Yeah.
So neither of us have been lucky enough to see Marisha.
My friend has seen Marisha, and I'm so jealous. Completely jealous.
But they didn't do You're Gonna Love Me.
No.
Which we were all waiting for. We were like, oh, they're going to do it. And they're like, thanks, they're off.
They did a weird little set, didn't they? Really?
Yeah, they did the main. Is it Toby's song? The with the 4 guys. Is it Toby? What's his name?
Oh yeah.
Can't think of his name. They did that, and there's a guy in it. Did you see the guy when you saw it on Saturday who does the splits and then just stands up without using his hands?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The mad dancer dude.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Isn't
he was really cool. But so they did that, and then they did the duet from Act 2.
So listen.
Holy Jesus.
They can sing.
That was phenomenal.
And everyone just went wild, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Generally because the lady playing Dina in it, her voice blew me away completely, both West End Live and when I saw the show. And her and Barisha together was just insane.
It's crazy.
Completely blew me away. That did. Definitely check that video out on YouTube.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was insane. So yeah, Dreamgirls, but we need to see Marisha in it.
Yeah,
we need to.
Yeah,
before it closes.
But like we were saying, it's one of them shows that we'll go like just to see Marisha. I call her Marisha. Marisha. Like if you're up there in London and just go, is she on today? And then go.
Definitely. Moving quickly on. We're almost through with the ones we saw. So after Dreamgirls came Chicago.
Now this made us laugh.
It really did.
I think this was one of my favourite. After Better Hair, I think this was my second favourite performance. I loved it. But Ruthie Henshaw looked amazing, right? When she was presenting, she had all her hair down. Came on and she said, right, I'm going to go now. She went, I think, before Strictly.
Yeah, so I'll be back.
I'll be back with Chicago. So, anyway, and she's just broken the record for being the first lady to play Roxy, Velma, and Mama Morton.
Yeah.
Not at the same time. That would be pretty impressive. So we knew she was playing Mama. Anyway, they came out and all the music started. It didn't start for ages.
No, yeah, they were just...
And they were there.
And then they started laughing because everyone was going mental.
Yeah.
Great.
So it came out and they started singing all that jazz. And we were like, that's Ruthie.
What's Ruthie doing singing all that jazz?
Thought, she looks a bit different. She looked different, didn't she?
But we were convinced it was Ruthie Henshaw.
Yeah. And we said, that's Ruthie. And I said, no, she's not playing Velma. She's definitely not playing Velma. We said, well, she obviously is because she's there on screen. She did look a bit different though. Not,
a little bit, but we just thought it was makeup and hair. You know?
We thought, they've made her look a bit, or toughened, for the show. What's the show? I mean, this woman could dance. She's brilliant. So they did it. And I was like, this is really annoying me. She's singing the wrong song. So anyway, Roxy came out, did her little, she did Roxy. So that happened. Then they started playing the music for When You're Good to Mama. And out walked Ruthie. They are literally, I mean, we were standing, however far back we were. But they literally were doubles, weren't they?
They're literally clones of each other.
Yeah.
And then they all came out for their bow and we were like, they're the same person.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
They look so similar.
Yeah.
Ruthie was amazing. I mean, they all were. I thought they were really good. But yeah, it was like two Velmas standing next to each other, wasn't it?
It was so bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a laugh.
But then after watching it, I sort of thought, I wish it was switched so that Velma was played by Ruthie. She'd be good at that. Well, she obviously did it, but yeah.
So after Chicago came Mamma Mia. Always a good laugh. Energy in that show is insane. And everyone's singing
just like
along.
A party, isn't
it's
it?
just a big party, yeah. So yeah, Mamma Mia. Was there someone famous in that?
I don't think so, no. We did see Maz Murray do it one year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
And then we were holding out to see Little Shop of Horrors, which is what was on next. Turned out Little Shop of Horrors hasn't started rehearsals yet. Well, they probably have now, but they hadn't then. So they got the guy from Busted.
Matt Willis,
who's in it. He's playing the dentist. And they came out and they did the dentist song. When you're a dentist. That one. And it was great, actually. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I really want to see it.
It's playing at the Open Air Theatre in Regent's Park. But they've got a drag queen playing Audrey too.
She wasn't there.
No. I'm intrigued how they're doing this, because obviously normally Audrey is just a big old puppet.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's just the voice of this drag queen or whether the drag queen's going to be in costume.
Their poster looked amazing though, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it's got the drag queen in costume on the poster.
Yeah.
So I don't quite know what they're going to do with it, but
I don't think they do yet because they hadn't even started rehearsals.
yeah. So we'll have to see. But I would be intrigued to see it. I don't know if we'll get to see it, but I would be intrigued to see it.
Yeah. Be
I
interesting.
think it's only a limited run.
Yeah.
So after that, we weren't too worried about the rest of it because we kind of had a few things to do in the day.
Yeah.
So we then wandered off. Well, we explored the rest of West End Live.
A little wonder.
So we fought through the crowd, and we thought, well, let's visit TKTS and get a ticket for that night. We'll see what's available and stuff. So went up and we were queuing and having a look at the board and queuing. We were in the wrong queue because we were just in the crowd to see the board. So we queued another bit, and we decided to go and see Matilda, which was fabulous. It's always good. So we got our tickets for Matilda, and then we just went for a wander, didn't we?
We found there's a woman there, if you've been to West End Live, called Katie Cam. Well, that's not her name, she's called Katie.
Oh, before you get to Katie.
Ooh.
You forgot our pictures.
Pictures. Oh, pictures!
Ah!
Did we ever put them in the competition?
I don't think we did.
Oh, these were fun. The National Opera.
Yes, English National Opera.
Had their, like a back collection of costumes that are no longer used. Like real ones.
Yeah.
Which you could try on. Oh, it was so much fun.
It's like Red Rag to a Bull with us. We were so excited.
But bearing in mind, it was scorching hot. And these got, how they perform in them.
So heavy.
I have no idea. They are like, not massive like Bill, but just, there's so much material and it's so hot.
So I've got some fabulous pictures here of Sheena getting into a rather fetching yellow number. These I think they're on our social media somewhere.
I don't think we've put these up.
We will do. They'll go on our website somewhere. So that's Sheena in a fabulous yellow dress.
Yeah.
We then found our calling. I found this amazing jacket that I wanted to keep. I genuinely wanted.
It was hard not to run off with it, wasn't it?
I just wanted to wear it home. It was incredible, this black jacket. And Sheena found a rather fetching red dress.
Yeah, and I've got rather long arms. As a portion, a bit disproportionate. They're rather long. And I found a dress that had like 2 meter long arms. They draped right down. And I couldn't believe that, my sleeves were actually longer.
Does that make it a bit better? Yeah, so
you found a fabulous hat.
I found an amazing hat that just completely made the costume. And they had a little competition. You could take a photo and get your and enters for. Oh, that's better. You can see us there.
I think that one's online on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know if we put the others up yet.
So then we got some people to take our photo for us because obviously we couldn't get a proper selfie. And this is just one of the best pictures of.
Oh, just threw it at the screen.
I did. This is one of the best pictures of us ever. If you can see that on the video.
We sure have to put that one online.
We will do. It's just amazing. The pout and everything just really makes it.
But they were so hot, them costumes. But it was so much fun. It's brilliant.
It was great. And then there was a cardboard cutout of Tinkerbell.
Oh, yeah. I feel I'm going to use this as my,
Yeah, you've never looked so lovely.
Look at
that. So that was great. We had great fun there. And then, we were wandering around and...
Yes, so if you're there, there's a lady called Katie. And they're like, oh, Katie Cam. You've got to try and find her. She interviews people, so she interviewed the English National Opera people, the Forbidden Planet people, and had a little chat. And you have to try and find her. Well, we found her. But we didn't get on Katie Cam.
We didn't.
But we did find her.
Katie Cam didn't seem up for people being on camera.
Yeah, they were like, go and find Katie Cam. She'll have a chat. She didn't want to chat.
No, she didn't. There were some people like near us who were like, oh, can we get in like behind you when you do your interview? Because they said on the stage it's cool for people to be behind you, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, I don't think we could do that. Yeah, so we were a bit like, oh, Katie.
Yeah, so that was... I'm sure she was lovely, but...
There was a very funny moment, though. She was about to interview some people backstage, and she was just stood there with the microphone. Obviously, she didn't know she was on. And the guy on the stage was like, everyone shout at Katie and tell her to start talking. So the whole of Trafalgar Square just went, Katie, start talking. She didn't.
She didn't hear, did she?
That was great.
But it was interesting seeing her ready to go on, because Kiss Me Kate was performing on the stage.
Yeah.
She was just standing there going... Yeah, so it was funny.
So never know. Next year we might get on Catercam.
That was our aim.
Yeah.
But maybe next year.
Next year we'll do it. We'll be brave enough.
No.
Next year we're going to be on the stage. We're going to be presenting one of the sections of
we'll
West
be
End
Ruthie
Live.
and the magic guy. Move over, Ruthie. I've been doing this for 6 months.
Hello, West End Live. I'd just go really posh, wouldn't I? Yeah. So we did all that, and then we left Trafalgar Square.
We left for food.
For food, we were so hungry. But we ate first, didn't we?
We did.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
That was good. And then we strolled past the Theatre Cafe. Now, on a Saturday afternoon, the Theatre Cafe have an open mic night afternoon event. And I've always missed it. Or when it's been on, no one's been singing. So I've always been too chicken to disturb other diners. But we were walking past and there was a girl singing. I was like, oh my God, they're doing it. Considering we just eaten a lot of food.
Yeah.
We couldn't buy anything in there because we were stuffed. So I went in and bought a bottle of water and I was like, oh, can I sing? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. So I put my name down, expecting there to be quite a few people in front of us because there was a girl singing. So I went and sat down and I just had a bit of my water in that. And the guy came and was like, oh, we're at our last song of the open mic. And I was like, oh. And he's like, and it's Robin singing Moving Too Fast. So I was like, oh my God, I'm on now.
It was good though because you couldn't.
I couldn't dwell on it.
Yeah.
I just had to get up and do it. So it went well though.
It was really good.
I was pleased. I had fun.
Yeah, it was good.
People wooed.
They did give you a lot of wooing.
I got some wooing. But yeah, no, that was great fun. I hope to do it again sometime. That was really cool.
It was good. You did well.
Yes. Yay. I think you got a little bit on video, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I tried to record it because I was going to sort of come up, but everyone was like, "Oh, let's go and check out this guy." So I was like, sort of hanging back. So I tried to record it, like the audio. The coffee machine started going off. I mean, we could all hear you, but my phone picked up the coffee machine rather than. I mean, we heard you. Probably Trafalgar Square heard you.
But you have to. Yeah, we'll share it. We'll try and share it somewhere.
Yeah.
You can have a listen.
Do
to me,
excuse being cut off halfway through because the coffee machine.
Buy the coffee machine. It obviously got jealous.
It did.
It wanted its open mic night.
Stealing my limelight.
So we chilled back at our hotel, and then we went to see Matilda, which is great. It's just a lovely show.
We've both seen it before.
Yeah. You'd never sat in the stalls, had you?
No. So it's
walking into the stalls, you really get the full effect of the stage because it's just like this explosion of Scrabble tiles. It's incredible, and so that was it's just like amazing seeing that. And we had the understudy for Trunchbull.
I really liked him.
He was really good.
He came into his own in the second act, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he was brilliant in the first act, but in the second act, he really, really. I think he obviously got confident. Oh, he wasn't nervous, but he really came into his own, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Who was Miss Honey? It was
Gina Beck.
Gina Beck, yes. So she's been in Wicked. That's how I knew her. And yes, so she was on.
She was a lovely Miss Honey, wasn't she?
Very nice, yeah.
We had a different little girl from West End Live.
Yes.
We had another, but she was brilliant. She was very cute, Matilda.
There was was it a little girl behind us, a little boy?
I don't know.
There was a child behind us getting really into it, like really into it, and like he shouted something at Trunchbull at one point, didn't he, or something?
Yeah, she walked out the back. He was like, "Yeah, bye, Trunchbull." Yeah. And it was lovely. It was nice actually.
But they got one of the letters upside down.
They did the L.
The L. So
the school song.
Yeah, and I won't ruin it in case but in the school song, there's stuff to do with letters, and you see the letters, and one of them was upside down.
It was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like, oh, someone's gonna get told off after the show.
But it's just a lovely show, and there's so many kids there, and they were so well behaved.
Really well
because
behaved.
they were so into it. They were just engrossed by it. It's brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
Still makes me well up at the end. It's just lovely.
It is a lovely show. It's very good.
So that was our Saturday, and then
Are we going in Sunday?
Would overview quickly.
Yeah.
This is our bumper episode. We're allowed to be a bit long.
We're allowed to go.
But yeah, so we'll just overview. So we weren't too worried about Axon on Sunday at West End Live, and we were quite tired.
It was very hot as well, wasn't it? And we've been to see Jurassic
Oh, Jurassic World.
Oh my god, that is a whole other story.
In 4DX.
We might have to save that, but in 4DX, it's brilliant.
So our seat was moving.
There was wind, there was water.
There was light, there was air.
There was things by your feet. Oh, it was incredible. It was so much fun.
Celia was just chuckling all the way through.
Yeah, there's like dinosaurs attacking people. I was just chuckling. It was just so funny.
It got quite violent at some bits, didn't it? Like you were getting really like...
And you didn't, like, if you were moving, you were sort of moving like slowly.
Yeah.
And then you stop and you're like, am I still moving?
Yeah.
Or am I not?
And then like when the dinosaurs were walking, like the seat would vibrate like it was...
Just like juddered. And then I said at the beginning, oh, we just eaten. And I said, I might get some popcorn, but I'm not sure. And then the lady was like, yeah, you need a lid on your drink. So I was like, well, I'm not going to get popcorn. The guy next to me walked in and Robin was like, you're going to get your popcorn. I genuinely had popcorn on me. I got up and there was just popcorn all over me. So as he was holding it, it obviously, jerked over. But
I love those guys.
They were great.
But didn't you say, like, one of them was like, bruv, how am I going to eat my popcorn?
Yes, I can't drink my water. So that was brilliant. So we had quite a late night and it was really hot, wasn't it? So
really hot.
We decided to just go down to TKTS.
Tickets.
Just to see what we could get.
Yep. And we got tickets for Comedy About a Bag Robbery for like 30 quid.
They were really good price, weren't they?
And we were in the stalls.
Brilliant seats.
Really good seats. And I'd seen it before, but what did you think of it?
I loved it. I thought it was, because it's the same company that do Play That Goes Wrong, which is probably one of the funniest things you'll ever watch. So I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know whether it would be like the same sort of idea or whatever. It's, to be honest, the first sort of 15 minutes aren't as good as the rest of the show.
Yeah.
You found that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But it really comes into its own and it is hilarious. It's so funny.
There's like a half an hour long scene at the end of Act 1, which is where it just picks up and
it's
goes.
It's all slapstick, old school, nothing crude. I mean, there's obviously crude jokes in it, but no, there is a few. But it's just old school comedy, slapstick, and it's so well done. How they do it is just, timing is impeccable.
They did muck one bit up.
Yeah, they did, but they did laugh.
Brilliant.
They did, yeah.
They laughed and they were like, well, I'm going to have to start again.
And it made it even funnier because he was like getting angry with again. Seriously, we're going to have to do that again.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
And then he played on it and because they refer to that at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And he was like, I did this twice.
But in the second act, they do some visually stunning things as well, don't they? Which I wasn't expecting.
No.
Because it's quite a small, sort of intimate space.
And it's really like confusing when you first see what they're doing.
I couldn't work it out. I literally was like, hang on a minute, what's going on here? But they use special effects sort of amazingly.
Yeah.
And one of my favourite bits, which you guessed would be one of my favourites, didn't you?
Yeah.
They did on the Royal Variety, I think, where they start, I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's on the Royal Variety.
They do a similar idea in the Peter Pan thing as well. So basically they're singing a lullaby and then all of a sudden there's a loud noise. So they keep singing, but at a very heightened volume.
It's just so funny.
So they're like going, rock-a-bye, baby, on the traitor.
It is, towards the end of it, it just gets more and more crazy.
And they keep a straight face. I don't know how they keep a straight face. Because like the face she's pulling is she's belting this song out. It's hilarious.
It is. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did.
One of my favourite bits is the leg bit. Remember that bit? Yeah, that's just genius. That's great. But yeah, it's different than the Play That Goes Wrong. But
completely,
it's different in a good way. Because it's not trying to be the Play That Goes Wrong.
I think if they tried to do another version of that, it would have been just a copy, really, wouldn't it? I suppose. But yeah, it was brilliant. I did enjoy it. It's very good fun.
Yeah, it was brilliant. So yeah, go and see that. So that's our 2 reviews.
So yeah, we had a very action-packed weekend.
Very action-packed.
It was really good fun. We had a great time.
It was good. And next year we'll be there again.
We will be back on Katie Cam. Now, if you're there, you need to help us. This is your job, to get us on Katie Cam.
Yes, definitely.
We could even wear t-shirts say, we want to be on Katie Cam. They can't say no then, can they? Or t-shirts with Katie's face on it.
What we need to do, we need to get in with like ENO or something and like act like we work there. So then she can interview us.
And they were like, how long have you working here? Rip off our tops and unveil our Treading the Boards t-shirt. Oh, we haven't.
Yeah. But quickly, so we've run over loads, but we haven't been on for 3 weeks. We had to talk.
3 hours now.
But we do have a quick belt of the week for you. This is from West End Live, because we thought it would be adequate.
It was our West End Live belt of... Oh, I did that wrong. It was the belt of the West End Live. That's rubbish. Move on. It's really late.
So we weren't sure who to go with. It was either Dreamgirls or this. And
but we'd done Marisha before.
We'd done Marisha. So this is Alice Fern. I think we had a wicked last week because we talked about someone else. Megan. And she didn't do this, so yeah, we're fine.
So here we go.
But this is Alice Fern in the second from last belt at the end of Defying Gravity, and it blew me away completely. I was really impressed. So here she goes. Yeah.
She was brilliant.
She really was. And like she was growling.
Full on costume as well.
Yeah. She was growling and just yeah, she was amazing. I really want to see her in it now. I was impressed.
She was very good.
Very good.
So yeah. I think that brings us
to
the end. We've both seen extra shows since then. Yeah. But we're gonna do them next week. Yes. So that'll be something to look forward to.
Because I don't think we're seeing anything between now and
then. No, it's just a normal week at work.
Normal week. But we've booked Fun Home.
We have booked Fun Home, which is exciting.
I'm excited.
I know nothing about this apart from what you've told me.
I'm going to be a blubbing mess at the end of this. There's no interval in it. I'm just warning you now.
I used to be so good at holding it together. Then we saw Big Fish. I'm a mess now.
This is yeah.
So the review after that might just be from sat there going, I can't do it.
My friend saw it the other day, and I got a message from her after the show going, oh my God, I'm traumatized. And I just got this picture of her just like going,
I've just paid money for us to see this.
Yeah. But go and follow us on Instagram. We've got more and more followers every day.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's great. Please keep following. We had I can't remember his name, but the conductor of Bat Out of Hell followed us. So hi to you. That's really cool. I got excited when I saw your follow. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's followed us. Please follow us over there. That would be great. We just have a laugh and put pictures up and have fun. We've entered Danielle Steers' competition.
Yes.
So you never know.
That would be cool.
But yeah, so follow us on Instagram, Twitter at TreadingTheBoardsPod, same for Snapchat, Facebook, TreadingTheBoards Podcast. Everything can be found at TreadingTheBoardsPodcast.com, and please email us TreadingTheBoardsPodcast@gmail.com. Quickly while the music's playing, if you go to our website, we have a kind of stage or selfie / show pictures page. And I want to do a West End Live one, so we're going to put all of our pictures on there. And if you could email us any pictures you got from West End Live, so email them to TreadingTheBoardsPodcast@gmail.com. If you send them, I assume you're happy with us, put them on our website. And we can make this big kind of community picture board of how amazing West End Live was. I thought it'd be cool. So
send them over.
Send your pictures in, and that would be brilliant. Hey, that's my bit. Sheena, anything else to say?
Yeah, thanks for listening.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. I know we've been on a break for a few weeks, but we'll be back.
We were on a break.
But hopefully we will be back next week as well to continue the amazingness that is Treading the Boards. Woo! So until next week, everyone, keep treading those boards, and we will see you next time.